This year, for the first time ever, Padres Fantasy Camp had a married couple attend. 2 married couples, in fact. I was lucky enough to be out in Peoria during Fantasy Camp. Here is their story, and just ignore the wizard Heath Bell, and don't worry, that'll make sense in a moment.
How long have you two been married?
I'm glad you asked her.
Oh, we don't know. We don't know the answer to that.
There's a saying out there that goes something like this. Love is not about how long you've been together, but how you show love every day.
I mean, we met on the softball field. We met playing ball together, so it's special like that, you know. That's where we started. Let's continue it just on the baseball field now.
And let me tell you, taking your spouse to Padres Fantasy Camp, that is showing some true love.
How special has it been for you two to do this together?
It's been wonderful, better than I expected. I actually dragged him here. So I think he's having a great time. We're both living the part of the dream that we want to live.
For the first time ever, Padres Fantasy Camp was hitched, a pair of married couples attending, Stephen and Caitlin Cogan and Chris and Paul Eide.
The beautiful thing about Fantasy Camp is you get all these incredible stories. You two are now one of the first married couples to ever be at Padres Fantasy Camp, and one of the first people to ever have an interview while a wizard Heath Bell is making out.
Rubbing on me.
Yeah, that's right. Behind the mask is none other than clubhouse prankster and the man who ranks second in Padres history for saves, Heath Bell.
I have mixed emotions about what's happening right now.
Anyways, back to the love story.
We have a natural competitive nature, so it's pretty cool to be out there and you know, poking at each other throughout the experience.
I had no idea what to expect. I talked to some of my baseball guys and said I'm going to fantasy camp and told me all about it, and I started getting excited. It's like, right on, but this is absolutely her dream.
In the end, marriage is all about enjoying life together, isn't it?
I'm having a blast. I'm just happy to be here with her. Came in 23 and had the time of my life with this guy too.
To be on these fields with these people is incredible.
For the Cogans' 5-year-old daughter, Sloan, she may not remember the week her parents left to play baseball in the desert, but she will see her parents setting an example that will last a lifetime.
Sloan's going to grow up one day and see that you guys got to do this stuff together. What's it mean to represent that as not only a couple, but as parents?
You know, I don't shy away from an uncomfortable situation where I may not be the best, but I'll strive to be the best and challenge myself, and so I'd hope to be that example for her.
Wow, considering that I swung and missed like 7 times in the cage today, I think I needed that pep talk more than Sloan.
Sloan, I did not swing and miss a single time, and I hit home runs all day.
And while Fantasy Camp is mostly fun and games, there are still awards, there are still stats being kept, and there is still a championship awarded. So you knew I had to ask.
Is there a little competition with Stephen and Caitlin, the other married couple, to see which married couple can come out with the better statistics?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
He's less competitive that way. I might have a little bit.
Better watch out, Caitlin. Chris is coming for you.
I don't want to toot my own horn, but beep, beep.